I can't talk about it much. Yeah, talk much about it, whatever. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's a hush-hush information, Uggy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Technically, you announced it in public. And in front of a bunch of people that's a part of this technical case. So you just announced it? Maybe? Objection! Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact same time Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Which is awkward timing, too. That's the scary part. Order. Yeah. Anyways, we at the department all a flustered. And as might as well assume, we're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Yay. Even though technically he actually admitted it, so it can't be top secret because it's in public of the court, even though technically there's some secret things within the court. Yet there's people in the court counting the jury, the prosecutor, the defense attorney, and the defense attorney's assistant. So technically, it's not really top secret anymore. That's actually giving away some fluent information. So, I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Okay. Even though it kind of seems very important to the situation, so stuff it, Judge. Anyways, police department. Well, the knife is special, but I can't say how. Actually, it needs to be important. Well, I'm gonna do something real quick because I'm a little tad curious about something. Let's check it out. Check it out. Alright. Examine. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number. That's weird. What? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen this, seen something like this before. Something similar that's written on this tag. It wasn't long ago either. Maybe I should check the court records again. Alright, well, we're done here, so... I was curious, though. Huh? Victims, no. Let's investigate this real quick. 675. SL9. Who knows? Anyways, this knife is special. Let's press it. Hold it! Excuse me. Special? Hard to come by. This particular knife anywhere else. Might the special thing be be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto. I can't say that right now. Not that. Okay. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why is there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something, a muffler. You mean unless the evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Hold it! This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's the things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine the knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links to the knife to the Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. So how are we doing things down at the department? That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. You know what? I'm gonna try to do what I do for for I think it was Mai from Mega Man Battle Network, since I tried to at least lead into kind of... I tried to at least lead into a British accent, but it got nowhere anyways. Statement 2. We can push everything else, but I feel like this, on the other hand, seems important. Let's do... Let's do it. This is the victim's note. Victim's memo found in the trunk, so... Objection! Time to turn this situation around. Sorry, I need water. Wait a second. Ha! At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Ha! An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from the judge? This is great! God damn it. I forgot to at least add it in the accent. Anyways, look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And that is important. Why? Over here, there's also over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Which? What's this? 212. Huh. 6 minus 7s 12 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside down? I mean upside? The print name on the memo makes it look like it's upside up. I mean right side up, whatever. But turn it around and what do you get? That. 212, an exact date, and SL9. Oh! Yeah. He wrote this note, and he was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag. Exactly, my dear Watson. Order, order. Well, Chief. Huh, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife is evidence in a case. In a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Seems very convenient, but let's press it. Hold it! Yeah. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder... It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice! Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, which is weird. If it's solved, why... And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. No, it's too obvious for a connection. I mean, it is obvious enough for a connection. So, let's see. On the bad day department, nah. Killed. What a mess. Time of the crime, 15. So... This here is actually interesting. So let's press. Yeah, I was thinking of objection for a second there. Whatever. Hold it. On the same day the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. Yeah, that's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Oogie? I'm at loss of words. At loss of words. And the perpetrator. Did you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there was a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Wright. I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Thank you. I pride myself in my own stupidity. Well, I mean my own pride. Whatever. Anyways, me. Sorry, give me a sec. Gotta drink some water. Ah, delicious water. Sorry. Anyways, oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, And and one thing only. Interesting. Let's see. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. So it's only a one kind of choice situation. Where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room. Well, wait a sec. I've heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? The knife was evidence in in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Excuse me, I burped. Anyways, now we can get Gant to testify about the details. It's not officially linked, to this case, so I can't talk much about it. That, on the other hand, seems interesting. Hold it! Okay, hold it. I'm holding it. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, with it. Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the... Okay, give me a sec. Just... and go. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had written down the number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective was murdered at the police department. Was killed in this very same room, very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seems to be many connections for it to be coincidence. Yeah. And why you're staring at me? You're creeping me out, fool. You two make a good pair. Good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Whatever. Anyways, I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Really? Really? Let's see. The only thing we can really do is get the victim's number. Well, let's press for it. Hold it! If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Proper. Oh well, I guess I might try to get what I can out of him. The victim's division, the victim's ID number, the victim's gender. Let's get the victim's ID number. Sorry, I'm holding the nunchuck because I've been playing Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Anyways, let's focus on the case. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. Well, we keep the ID lid on the, we keep a tight lid on the ID numbers, so don't get your hopes up. The number is